Hey Gemini, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot here to do a weekly reading for you for August 23rd through the 30th. Whoops. Hope you're doing well. So we're going to take a look at, if your connection makes sense. All right. So let's see. We're going to start off with 3 of the chakra oracle cards. Okay, and then this is the Power of Love deck, all right, that I'll be using. And this is the Chakra Tarot deck. And then this is one of my decks, which is the Message of Chakra Wisdom. All right, so these 3 cards here represent what's going on in the physical world in this connection, the feelings that are going on, and the thoughts. All right. All right. So Gemini, let's see. What is going on for you in the physical world? Creation. Beautiful. So this is actually in the chakra, the crown chakra, okay, which is about knowing. You might know, or the 2 of you might know that you're creating something, maybe together. Maybe you're creating this connection. Maybe you're creating something in addition to this connection together. You might feel very in tune with your person as far as your mission on this planet. Okay, so let's see what this is all about. Okay, that's very positive, beautiful energy in the physical world. All right, so let's see. What is this creation about for Gemini? Oh my goodness. 10 of Swords. I feel like what this is, something beautiful, I feel, is coming from something that was really difficult for you or for your person or for both of you. So, the 2 of you might have gone through something really challenging between the 2 of you. It might have been a breakup. It might have been, different opinions about things. It might have been that you live in different cities, but I feel like something beautiful is coming out of something really difficult. Look at that. Exactly. So the 2 of you, again, might have had to go through something really challenging between the 2 of you, okay? 4 of Wands, what this challenging thing, whatever it is, might have done for the 2 of you is it actually might have helped you build the foundation with each other. It's really easy to be your best self when everything is going really well, right? When things aren't going as well, that's when, the true aspects really come out as far as who you are, okay? And so both of you might have seen who the other person really is under difficult circumstances, which helped you to really build this 4 of Wands, this, this really solid foundation that could go the long haul with each other. And 4 of Wands also can be a twin type of card, and this creation card, I relate to a twin energy as well, because, for many of you that have been on that journey, that it's much more than about the connection and the romance. It's about growing within yourself. It's about spiritually evolving. It's about awakening. So, this is kind of the reflection of that story, okay? Because people don't typically grow spiritually or awaken during the easier times in their life. It usually comes from a time of struggle. All right. So I definitely see there was some type of struggle here, but it's actually it helps you to build the foundation of this connection. One more. Look at that, and Six of Swords. So again, you know, the challenge might have been distance. Distance, you know, as across the country or across the world. Even though there might be distance, and there doesn't have to be, that can also mean peace of mind, moving towards calmer waters, right? So, but it can also mean travel. And, you know, travel is a journey. So the two of you are definitely on some type of journey. And I feel like it might be stemming from a challenge that the two of you might have shared, or a struggle that the two of you might have shared. It could be, the struggle could be separation between the two of you. But ultimately, it's helping you to create something here in the physical world. You yourself, your person, or the two of you together. All right? So feelings. What do we have here for feelings within this connection? Facade. So, facade. All right? So let's talk about this. First of all, it's in the yellow, okay, which is the solar plexus chakra, which is about fight or flight, all right? So same here with the Ten of Swords, fight or flight. Are you fighting for this connection in the physical world, or are you fleeing from it, all right? I feel like you're fighting for it. And here in your feelings, the same thing. What type of facade has been utilized here, either on your part or on your person's part? Somebody is wearing some type of false mask that, you know, feels like a shield, or, you know, a little bit of allows you or your person to be kind of in a self-protective mode. We don't know why yet. We don't know why. Why is there a facade when it comes to feelings? Is somebody not talking about their feelings or not sharing their feelings? All right, let's see. Wow. 10 of Wands. So, you know, when you're not yourself, okay, it is a huge burden, okay? Have you ever sat in a room full of people that had kind of a common opinion, and you knew sitting there that you completely disagreed, that you thought they were all full of it, or you thought they were just, you know, and you even knew that a lot of them shared your actual opinion, but presented to the group like they thought differently. It's a huge burden to be that person that's sitting there knowing that they have to agree with something that they really don't. So 10 of Wands is saying that whoever is putting on this false mask, or is a pretender right now, maybe pretending not to have feelings, or pretending that this connection isn't for them. And, you know, and frankly, it may not be, okay? That's always a possibility. But when I see facade, that says somebody is not being truthful. And it is it's a huge burden. Because anytime you're not authentically who you are, you go off your path. You take a detour immediately, okay? So somebody here is doing that. And then we have 8 of Swords. Whenever you do that, you go off your path. 8 of Swords, you get stuck. Somebody's stuck in the mud. And that's what's happening right now. The red indicates the root chakra, which says I have. So I have a burden because of a lie, because of a facade, because I'm not presenting who I truly am. So that's why it's so freeing when you tell the truth. That's why there's that cliche, you know, the truth will set you free, because it does, because it's aligned with the universe. It aligns you with the universe. So somebody feels very trapped because they haven't made themselves vulnerable in this connection. Okay? And then we have 7 of Cups. So you know, I feel like 8 of Swords, 7 of Cups, in a way, kind of the same energy a little bit, okay? Because 7 of Cups is the energy of confusion. Confusion can keep you stuck. 8 of Swords is a stuck energy. You know, I don't feel like this person is confused about their feelings, okay? I don't. I feel like they intentionally did this in some way. So 7 of Cups could be about choices. And I'm going to pull one more here because I feel like these two are saying the same thing. 9 of Wands, cautious. So this is very like bound up energy. This person is getting ready to burst. Okay, either you or your person can barely stand themselves right now. Okay, because they know or you know that you're being completely just, you're not looking at the truth of how you feel. Okay, there's not much you can do when somebody is in this energy. Why do they want to deny this? There might be some reasons. It could be because it means they have to betray themselves or somebody else. But I feel like it's driving them nuts, okay? And I feel like this very likely could be a twin energy, okay, for some of you. So, you know, if you feel like somebody is being very cautious, acting maybe confused, trapped, a burden, and you know that they're just not being truthful, then this very likely could be your connection. So what are the thoughts here? Gossip. And you know, notice that this gossip card comes up in the green, which is the heart chakra, which is coming from a place of love. So somebody here might be talking about this connection. You might be talking about this connection, trying to gain clarity, trying to understand what is going on here. You know, and I don't feel like I don't know that you're getting a lot of information from other people. If somebody is in this energy, sorry. If somebody is in this energy, meaning if your person is in this energy and you're talking about it with other people, they're going to say to you, well then, what the hell are you doing with this person? Why the heck are you spending any time with somebody that isn't giving you any attention at all or isn't being respectful at all? You know, it's like, that's why a lot of you find tarot, because you know something's going on here and you can see it here. But people who are unawakened, okay, will see this completely differently. And it really is pointless to talk about it with other people. Plus 2, it opens you up to other people's opinions and judgments, which complicate the situation even more. All right, so what is this about? Ace of Wands. So you definitely have passion for this person. I feel like that's what you might be talking about, or you might be, you might be realizing that. You might be thinking about how much you want this person, or this person could be thinking that about you. It probably goes both ways. You might be thinking that other people are talking about this connection. You might be worried about that. What else? Knight of Swords. Now Knight of Swords. You know, this is somebody that, while they might be truthful, you know, speaks without a whole lot of feeling. And we can see that here, okay? This might be you, okay? The Swords energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You have your back to this, your feelings here. There's passion here, but somebody is just not acknowledging how they feel about this connection. It might be because you're worried about what other people think, or this other person is worried about what other people think. They might be they might be somebody that is somewhat in the public eye or holds a high position, and they don't want to deal with explaining this connection, especially if, you know, Ten of Swords, you know, they might be with somebody else. This might have to be kept very, very quiet, and that's the reason this energy is here. One more. The Moon, card of Pisces. You might be dealing with the Pisces. It's the first major arcana that we've had. So this is everything here is very foggy. You know, the Moon says, first of all, that, you know, somebody might be really thinking about and appreciating the feminine qualities that you might have if you are the feminine. Because the Moon is very feminine. The Sun is very masculine. They're also thinking that they're unclear. I mean, that's all we're getting here is very cautious, stuck, unclear energy, especially in our feelings. I feel like in the physical world feels the most truthful to me, which is odd. But in our thoughts here, I think we're worried about what other people are thinking. We might be worried that other people can see the passion between the two of us. Okay? We're afraid that we might do something or say something kind of out of the blue, Knight of Swords, because the passion is there. And I don't feel like either one of you are very clear on what this connection is or why it's happening. All right, so this one's got me. This one's very confusing. So we're going to pull a fourth row here on what the block is. What is the block for Gemini and their connection? What is the block? Look at that. Ace of Wands, passion. You know, you can see we've got an array of colors. We really don't have any one specific color that stands out except the yellow, which is the fight or flight, you know, that guttural response of, you know, do I fight for this or do I take off and run? All right, so the block here is the passion. I feel like the passion between the two of you is absolutely palpable. You're afraid other people see it. So you put on a facade that you don't feel anything. And people can actually see through that as well. That's a huge burden. It keeps you feeling trapped and confused, okay? And there's a level of caution here that doesn't make any sense. What are we so cautious about? Is it because it's, you know, I don't see any threes here. So, you know, I don't know if this is a third party or it's because somebody's in the public eye. I don't know, but Ten of Swords, again, the two of you might be just going through a really difficult time or a really big struggle, which ultimately pushes you in a good direction. But passion is the block here. So let's see. Passion. Princess of Wands, Page of Wands. So who is, I feel like there was a major flirtation here. And, it's like somebody said, you're trouble. You're going to get me in trouble. Somebody said that to somebody, possibly. There was a flirtation that just was set on fire. Like, I don't feel like anybody really intended it maybe to go as far as it did. And now it's like we might be stuck in love. The Magician. It felt magical. Sometimes, that card, you could see we've got the orange here. We've got orange. That's, that's the sacral chakra. That's the emotional, sexual part of the connection. And I feel like it's, it's fiery. It feels very fiery. And this is a block between the two of you. I don't feel like either one of you want anyone to see this. And I don't feel like this really is telling me why. Look at Hangman. So the two of you, I feel like, are hung up on each other. And it almost hurts. It almost hurts that the two of you, cannot or are not expressing this. Or if you are, you feel like you have to keep it hidden. Seriously. This feels very frustrating. It feels like oh my gosh, it feels like a bottle of champagne under pressure, when the cork pops. That's what this feels like. How interesting. Creation, facade, gossip, passion. I feel like this is about being worried about what other people think on a broader level here. You guys are afraid that people are going to see this. I don't know why. It's really not telling me. All right, so what are the lessons here? I'm really interested to see what the lessons are in this one. All right, look at this. Purpose. I couldn't imagine what was going to come up here, but this makes sense. Purpose. You possess the determination and dedication to consciously demonstrate love. Consciously demonstrate love. This is, I feel like the two of you or one of you might be going through an awakening right now. And, I feel like somebody's in between that stage because they're so worried about what other people think. But keeping it hidden or keeping it from other people doesn't feel good to either one of you. You possess the determination and dedication to consciously demonstrate love, and that's not quite happening here yet. So that makes sense that could be a lesson. And then we have responsibility. Interesting. You are aware of the power of your thoughts right here, and the amount of love you express right here. We're not expressing it, at least not in front of anybody. And I don't know that you're expressing it to each other either. I feel like somebody feels that, they're being responsible here by, not letting the cat out of the bag or not allowing themselves to feel this. And that's a shame because there's a lot of beautiful passion here, but both of you or one of you is hanging this up or is keeping this stuck. And it feels like a shame. It really does. Somebody's afraid to let the cat out of the bag. Definitely. All right, so let's see what your person has to say here. Maybe this will give us some additional insight. I don't know. Look at this. They're telling you that they love your passion. This is the heart chakra. So coming from a place of love. We have passion over here. All right. This is the block, but that's what they love about you. So somebody's purposely keeping themselves from you, or you're keeping yourself from somebody. And then we have admitting my issues and challenges. It's difficult for this person to admit any issues or challenges, and this is coming right over the feelings. So being able to admit maybe issues with sharing feelings or sharing what challenges they have. This is the throat chakra, so this is being able to speak it. And then we have, I desire to be heard the way I intend. So the reason somebody, and this is the sacral chakra, okay? Again, emotion and sexual passion. So somebody may feel like they're not being heard the way that they intend. Or, that might have to do with, again, other people. They might feel that other people aren't going to see this the way they intend for it to be seen. And then finally, we have, I see how much you have grown and matured. So this person is watching you. If the two of you are in some type of separation, even if you're not, they've seen how you have grown and matured. And again, this comes up over the actual block. I don't know, guys. That was a kind of a difficult reading. Interesting, but I feel like the energy here was fighting against me, like did not want to share this with me. Like every step was a challenge. So if that's how you're feeling with this connection, I completely understand it because I feel it. So anyway, if you're looking for a deeper, more personal reading, you could certainly reach out to me. If not, no problem. But I'm always here for you. And thank you so much for supporting my channel. And I know I have so many loyal people. So, I do very much appreciate that. I try not to talk a lot about really anything besides the reading in my readings, to keep it completely about you, but just wanted to thank you for all of your support. All right. So have a fantastic week, and I'll talk to you next time. All right. Bye.